Hi everyone, I will be doing distant angelic Reiki healing today, bringing in some beautiful, happy, positive, vibrant energies. My cat is here, my beautiful girl. So I just want to say that there's a possibility that my video may trigger some people, and I know that there are people who watch my videos that do get triggered. If you are going to get triggered, don't watch them. Basically, that's what I want to say, in regards to that, because, this is my channel and I'm here for a reason. So if some people do get triggered because my video that I'm going to base this distant angelic Reiki healing on is trauma, spell work, yeah, and also I am going to mention about to do with people stalking and bullying. So yeah, I just want to say, if people think that that's acceptable, then I don't want that in my life. So I decide who and what connections I allow into my life, and I don't want that. So if people think that that's normal, then that's entirely up to you. But some people, I guess, feel that that's normal because of trauma or things that they've experienced either in their childhood, in their teenage years, or their adulthood. Yeah. And that's where shadow work comes in. I know I'm always talking about shadow work because I continuously do shadow work. If I didn't do shadow work, then my life would probably be a bit different. I don't want my life to be like Prisoner Cell Block H. I know I'm laughing, but it's not very funny, because that happens to some people when they go through trauma in their life. And people who are wanting to improve their life haven't got time for ones that want to come in and just make themselves to be a pain in the arse. Yeah? I ain't got time for it. Life's too short. Life's too short. So I'm not laughing about to do with people with trauma. My voice is going. Excuse me. I've experienced trauma in my life. I've experienced childhood trauma. I've experienced teenage trauma. I've experienced adult trauma. I'm not that special that I've avoided it, but I deal with it in different ways. I don't go out to make people's lives a misery, stalking them, bullying them, right? Following them to their yoga class, or coming up behind them and trying to slam them with your car. Yeah? And seeing people frequently, which isn't normal. I know quite a lot of people where I live, and I should be able to go out for dinner on a date without someone behind me bloody stalking me at the bloody traffic lights. Right? I deserve to live my life like many people do. I don't do spell work, nasty, evil spell work on people, right? So they lose everything, their home, their finances, affect their relationships and everything else, right? I don't do stuff like that. Or because also their boyfriend fancies someone, so they don't like it, so they're going to do death magic on someone. That's not my style. To me, earth magic, yeah, I do earth magic, yeah. what's it called? Eclectic witch. Yeah, I call myself that. I call myself that. I call myself what I like. You know? So that's not my style. But some people and spirit are just like, some people are looking at people that are meant to be an angel. They ain't an angel, darling. They're like a demon. Sorry, spirit are just like, you got to say it. Yeah? The mask is falling off some people and they don't like it, are people speaking their truth. Do you know what I mean? And all of this of accusing people of doing spell work and this, that and the other, I think you need to look closer to home. Yeah? Instead of trying to blame people for things not going so well in your life, I think you need to look a bit closer to home. Because if I was doing dark, evil, nasty magic, I wouldn't be doing the healing that I'm doing. So, you know, people don't think about that, do they? You know, they don't think about that. So yeah, we get back to trauma. Childhood, teenage years. I mean, I know some people that I can't even talk. My throat chakra is wanting to close up. Like, there's some energies that are like, shut that woman up. Some people have had a like horrific, can't even get that out, horrific childhood. They don't resort to nasty, evil spell work. Yeah. Some people have been through some nasty things in their teenage years. Yeah. They don't resort to that. Some people have been through it in their adulthood. They don't resort to it. Right? They might have been tempted when some people have been screwed over by people that are supposed to love them. I get that. But at the end of the day, divine intervention comes to mind. And this is why it's important to do shadow work. It is. It's important. Before some people's shadow or entities or energies that they've connected themselves to overpower them, and some people have already allowed that. It's obvious. Yeah? But sometimes it's easy to blame other people instead of looking in the mirror or looking at your relationships. I'm not only talking about relationships, you know, I'm talking about your environment as well. And at the end of the day, like with some people, oh, I'm going to make the world pay because of what happened to me when I was a teenager and blah, 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 blah. You know, and it's like, when does it end? When does it end? When are some people going to take responsibility of doing things towards people because they haven't healed their trauma? I've had some nasty things happen in my childhood, my teenage years, my adulthood, and I know that there's plenty of people that have. But we're not victims, yeah? I ain't a victim. I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior, yeah? I don't want to be in victim mode. Who wants to be in victim mode? When are some people going to start? Well, that's another thing. I shouldn't laugh, but you know, some people don't like it because others don't want to get involved in third-party relationships or being someone's side chick. Yeah, some people have got more respect for themselves. So this video, as I say, it is going to be triggering. I'll maybe put it in the description because there's quite a few things that I'm talking about, but it does all connect to shadow work and childhood trauma, teenage trauma, adult trauma, and death magic spell work. There's quite a few subjects that I'm like thinking about in my head while I'm talking now. And because some people don't have the balls, excuse me, to do their shadow work, because they can't face it, they can't face themselves. How do you think that we face ourselves? How do you think that we get up in the morning and I do my healing work and other people do their healing work and tarot readers and people go to work and live their lives, yeah? How do you think people like that do it? You know? We're not going to try and make other people pay for what was done to us because we think the world owes us something, you know? Dealing with your anger, dealing with your shit, dealing with your shadow. Why do you think that some people do end up in bloody places like prisoner cell block H? Yeah? Some people are the lucky ones that don't end up in that. I'm telling you. The other day, when I went to the woods, I did a blessing. And you know what? Everything I've been through in my life, the positive, the negative, was like a video. And I was watching everything, and I mean everything, and it made me feel very emotional. But you know what? I was like, I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my heart, my eyes, my home, my children. And right at the end, I said, I am grateful for my life. Yeah? There's always something to be grateful for. So, there you go. Some people don't have that because some people have allowed their shadow to overpower them and there's no way back for them. There's a chance for some people if they take it, but if they don't, then that's entirely up to them. But the only person that they've got to look at is themselves. And sometimes that's the most hardest thing to do. Really. You know? Some people have got to take responsibility for their lives and their actions. I tell you, when you have children, that'll make you grow up. Because it's not about you anymore. It's about them. And one of the best things I ever did in my life is have my beautiful 3 children, which I will cherish forever. So anyway, I'm going to get on now and do some distant angelic Reiki healing. If people feel triggered by this video, then that's entirely up to you. But I was guided to do this video today by Spirit and even my friends, because some of my friends have been experiencing very similar things. And they even say to me, like, Lou, when is it going to end? You know, what is it? An eye for an eye and everything. What's that saying? An eye for an eye makes the world blind. So let's see what happens, shall we? I'm just looking at my crystals that I've got. I've got quite a few in front of me actually, but the dragons actually have caught my eye. It's beautiful dragons. Clear quartz crystal and black obsidian. The light, the dark, which we have within us all. It's just how we deal with it. Do you know what I mean? It's how we deal with it. Just balancing them all out. I've got quite a few here. Rose quartz. I might actually connect with the rose quartz. First of all, I've got pyrite here. I've got this gorgeous organite heart. Spirit are like, yeah, just get out all of your crystals. Mother Earth, Goddess. This is one of my favourites as well, this pyramid. Beautiful. So I've got quite a few in front of me, you know, but I'm going to connect with the rose quartz crystal. So when you are ready, oh, my cat just moved, so that's the only thing of having cats, makes it move. When you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. And just connect with this distant angelic Reiki healing. And this is for you. However you wish to connect with this distant angelic Reiki healing. Do you know what I mean? There's some of the things that I've mentioned, like childhood trauma, teenage years trauma, adult trauma, dark, negative magic. Spell work. To transmute that, you know? To transmute everything like that's happened in your life that's traumatized you as a person, as a child, as a teenager. Spirit are like coming through. God. They just wanted me to say that. Blimey, my hands are really hot now. The palms of my hands, I tell you, are really hot. I'm like, wow. Okay. So yeah. Transmute it how you wish to. So you're not carrying it for the rest of your life. Unless you want to. You know, unless you want to. Unless you finally want to be free, whether it's dark magic, spell work, childhood trauma, teenagers, adulthood, relationships, financial restraints. You know, I've got pyrite here as well, because some people have been trying to muck around with people's financial connections. And that's why some people are experiencing karma, you know, because what they put out to someone is returned back to them, and it's not particularly pleasant. But then other people are experiencing positive, beautiful, loving karma because they wouldn't wish any of that nasty stuff on their own worst enemy. There you go, a spirit coming through right there again. Well, I'm getting a bit emotional now. I've got to try and take a deep breath. It makes me emotional. It does. It makes me feel emotional. Because I get it. I get it with people with trauma. I get it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I don't. But I think enough is enough now. And that's why I say people don't have to listen to my videos. They don't have to listen to what I've got to say. Just don't watch them then. Just let me get on with what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my God, my palms are so hot. When you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. Yeah. Whatever it is, just let it go. Forgiveness, yeah. You don't have to forgive the person or people who did whatever to you. Do you know what I mean? That's not what it's about. It's about forgiving yourself, you know, letting go of like trauma, death, magic, spell work that people have put on other people for no reason. Innocent people. Yeah? And you know, some people it's rebounded. I warned some people that it would rebound like a boomerang, and it has. And even that makes me feel a bit emotional because, you know, some people do that when they're in such a low vibrational energy. We get it. I get it. But, you know, don't wish it on others. You know, don't put your trauma or whatever, what you've been through, onto other people, relationships, friendships, all sorts of things. You know, that's why shadow work is so important. Love yourself, self-love, self-worth is very important. Yeah, blimey, my palms are like so hot right now. And they're really tingling. When you are ready, take another deep breath in and out. This is the time for some people to change their life if they wish to, and that's what my videos and my readings are connected with, for people who wish to help themselves. If they don't wish to, then don't watch my videos, you know. But that's what my videos are for. That's what my healings are for. That's what my readings are for. That's what my shamanic drumming is for. It's for people who want to help themselves with their life journey. And I tell you, some people can really be at rock bottom. They can, you know, they can be absolutely at rock bottom. And I've seen some people that have been at rock bottom and they've completely transformed their life. And I'm like, that's amazing. I'm proud of them. And also I'm proud of myself, even though some people are not proud of me. Right? I'm proud of myself. And I know my children are proud of me as well, because I turned my life around. I transmuted a very dark, negative, nasty, evil, actually, situation. And I transmuted it into something beautiful, positive, happy, vibrant. And I will always have gratitude for that I was given the opportunity to do that. And that's how I know that Spirit and my guides and my ancestors have got my back, even though I did get annoyed at them sometimes, because I didn't get it. And now I know my life purpose, and I'm full of gratitude every day. When you are ready, take another deep breath in and out. And I'm at peace. And I feel that's very important. So if I've triggered some people with this video, then, you know, that maybe that's something that you need to look at, really. Because as I say, I do my videos for people who wish to help themselves. No matter how rock bottom that some person can be at, that I believe that there's always hope. And I will stand by that every single day. But sometimes people have to help themselves. People have to save themselves. You know, they can't save everybody. So that's another one from Spirit. When you are ready, take another deep breath in and out. And you know, maybe I'll encourage some people to follow their own life purpose. You never know. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the Atlantis cards out and Lemurian Star Child. as well. So let's see what cards wish to connect with today. That's too many. I might just go for, oh, there's two. There's always two. I always say there's one and there's always two. The Great Crystal. Wow, that's beautiful. A vast quartz crystal of pure source energy graced the temple of Poseidon and created an intergalactic portal. It was also the central power generator, providing pure and safe energy. As the mainframe computer for Atlantis,